Axios reporting that top Democrats believe Biden will exit the race possibly as soon as this weekend. President Biden's campaign effectively on hold. The calls for him to exit the race are back, and they are growing louder and louder. They're coordinated. Nancy Pelosi reportedly told Biden that he cannot beat Trump, and his persistence could destroy the party's chances of winning the House. And Senate leader Chuck Schumer, someone for whom Biden has a ton of respect for, also House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, they said the same to him behind closed doors. And now it appears the pressure is mounting. Axios reporting that top Democrats believe Biden will exit the race possibly as soon as this weekend. And it's widely known that President Biden likes to start his day by watching MSNBC's Morning Joe. He's really close with Joe Scarborough. Well, here's what Biden likely watched as he was having his morning coffee.
It's really incumbent on people that are around Joe Biden to step up at this point and help the president and help the man they love and do the right thing. This is not going to end well if it continues to drag out. The anger I hear are the people that are keeping him in a bubble.
Or who have their own interests.
Or who may have their own interests, some financial, in keeping him in the race. That is the real anger. And let me tell you, that's not just the anger from inside Congress. That is anger from inside his own political camp. And it is widespread. It is widespread. Joe Biden deserves better. He deserves better than he is getting from those closest to him.
Wow, okay. That is the president's close friend.
Well, I feel like
they're quoting Axios. Do you know if Axios is a reputable source? I feel like it is, right?
I don't know much about Axios, but
okay.
But the fact that this was on Fox News, I mean, Fox News is very right leaning. It's just a right leaning way of looking at the news. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty safe to say that it could be happening. But anything could happen at this point. My point will be connected to the segue, which is as soon as I heard that Biden had COVID, it was clipped. I just knew COVID for older people, that's like the kryptonite for real, you know? So I'm not surprised. And at the very least, he had to pause his campaign. And I don't know much about politics, but I know a lot about promotion, and I know a lot about like taking the time to do a rollout and trying to get as many people to watch my music videos, watch my music, watch the podcast. And if it's anything like that, you got to keep going nonstop. Like, you got to have the plan. The rollout has to be completed, and you got to make sure that you do the best that you can. If you pause at any point, you're losing interest in potential buyers, potential fans, potential people that will click on videos and things like that. So I can, and something in that level like, it's so minuscule compared to a presidential campaign. You've got to pause because of COVID. You're sick, and you're not like sick, and you are homeboy, the vice president nominee for the Republicans. You're not that guy's age. You're not that old. You're I mean, you're not that young. You're very, very old. Yeah, I expected this to happen, and he would have to exit the race. Like, he has to stop, or else he's gonna hurt himself.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's between COVID, all of these people calling for him to drop, Uh, look, he's 81, and clearly things are not going well for him. You know, so there's no hiding that. But this is so another 4 years of this is already difficult. Now add in he's got COVID now. And these are the prime months of what you said, like campaigning and stuff like that, promoting himself, showing himself to be strong and all of that. The guy can't walk down the plane. It's just sad that they've even pushed him this far, or that he's pushed himself this far, and it has to be unanimous. It has to be. Like, shame on these people that are like, these people have been really disappointing to me. Even people like the AOCs and stuff like that, like, shame on y'all for, like, I know you doing it for political reasons and stuff like that. He is our candidate, and I back Biden, like, it's just, but like, it's so gross to me, man. Like, come on, y'all. Like, use your brain, look with your eyes. And now this man is getting sick on top of that. Uh the you took a candidate that already looked weak, and he became weaker after the other candidate just got shot in the head. Like, and looks as strong as he could ever look. He's literally dodging bullets. If he drops this weekend, he would have to be feeling a lot better, because I know that Biden is not going to walk out on sounding terrible, So who knows if it'll be this weekend.